Right now I'm there with my brethren, you know. A brethren in the UK, and then a different section of the UK, you know. Now mention away, but is a man where like him experience a little about him do as what him say, him don't know if a corona or what, but the experience when have it have to do something with some form of a spirit, what do I call it now, spirit, and
Spirituality, you know, spirituality.
yeah, and it attack him while him a climb up him stairs, but me I gonna make him relate it to how it attack him. So, brethren, just relate it now.
Yeah, me drop it from where me say when I came in from shop and I first feel the pain. Yeah, the way how I feel the pain is from my back. It's like how somebody will get a attack, a spiritually attack. You know what I mean? And with the crying and the pain them when me getting all over my body, it's like each time I try to walk, me drop. Each time I try to walk, me drop, you know, it's like something cutting me down. Regardless the pain is not in my foot, but me still a drop, me still a cut down. It just make me want the floor me want all the time. You know what I mean? Each time I try to catch some breath, I scream more cause the pain. Something hook me underneath my chest plate there under my arm, which stop me from go for breath. So I just rely on blowing through my mouth.
So
in the meantime, I feel the blood of Jesus.
So Franklin, man of God, when the thing attack you, how it feel and where you was, how far you was from your bathroom?
When me was on the stairs to go up, you know, when I feel it. Yeah, but when I went to the bathroom, I could not hear, bro. Because at the time I just feel it. So when I went to the bathroom, I couldn't stand up, I got down. You know. So during that time, I did already turn my phone on live and also ringing my friend. So my friend hear the crying out, so I keep the line open. You know, from speaker, I make him stay with the line with me there, communicate with the man, you know, and crying at the same time. I cry, I make enough noise at the same time, hold up a noise like a little baby, hold up a noise, because I just feel pain, screaming pain. So, when my son arrived and give me the bucket, the people, because I can't walk around, I start to drop, so I can't even go in my pants, because I just weak. You know what I mean? So everything I come down for me one time, and my breath stop seeing, and it feels scary. Scary. When I say scary, is like, you know, when somebody, he put me in the state of similarity of when, you know, when somebody hold you with some hot pipe in your ears and you have to surrender, it's like you come to yourself, so now, well, boy, I never got that now. God is hot, I had too much in the years. You know, them type of feeling, similar to how you feel surrender-ish. You know, you feel surrender-ish to the pain. And as I said, one of my biggest things that I was using at the time was the fact that during that time I plead the blood of Jesus. I remember I used the blood of Jesus in many occasions in my past experience and it worked. So I used that with the BC and the garlic and the fire same time. You know?
Okay.
It's just a scary feelings. Yeah, just a scary feeling.
Okay, so pause a minute, make I ask you a question, right? When the pain is on you, right? And then you say, well, you have some busy. If some busy, I want you to explain busy to some people and you have some garlic. But with the busy and the garlic, you still know, say, this thing is not a thing where only can solve with just the busy and the garlic. You have to draw for the blood of Jesus. I want you to explain the section there. Clearly that's them.
Yeah, because in this situation, regardless it gets scary and, you know, me losing focus of my responsibility what to do because it gets so sudden and scary. But at the same time, I never forgot I using the blood of Jesus. Is that what it done for me? When me in the position where I'm gaggling for breath, I'm struggling and trying to use my mouth. Yeah. The nerve, if I get too nervous, yeah, it will put more pressure on the complaint that I had, which my complaint is losing breath, going to death. So I use my faith, which is my Christianity, to empower my mind to stay above my nerves, that my nerves doesn't get me nervous, that the nervousness may pressure on the heart to get me more in dangerous circumstance than the one me are in at the time. So I use the faith to assure me, and the faith of the assurance give me confidence, and the confidence lessen the pressure at the moment, like it put me into a zone. Yeah, my faith give me a zone to hold on to at the moment, that the pressure or the breath that me not getting won't take me over. Because once that take me over, once my complaint take me over, I finish. So I use my faith, to use my faith to use my mind to control the moment during the time of the process, which was using the blood of Jesus. I remember one time I said the blood of Jesus, until it come like there's a space I went into, which that controlled me the mind to not remember that I'm in a situation where I'm short of breath. So as I'm saying, your faith build the confidence to overcome
Franklin,
the fact that you're in that position.
Franklin, it sound like so when you say the blood of Jesus, you say it like how you read a Bible and you say the blood of Jesus, the blood of... Me want you explain to the people them how you did that play, because remember your hand that
hard. I was playing the blood of Jesus very fast and hard. Listen, but it's hard for me to express that stern of blood of Jesus like the moment that I was in. Because the moment that I was in, yeah, it's hard to repeat that moment, because to repeat a moment which is not a full fact of the moment, it would be very hard for me to sound like that moment. I would have to go back into the valley, because when you're into a valley, crying out, it's like a different thing from just sitting down, writing and explaining, crying out. That was like crying out circumstance. That was a valley.
The valley of death. The valley of death.
I'm telling you, there's no more way I could explain it to you. It's the valley, and for me to sound exactly like that, I would have to be back in the valley. That was a valley cry out. Nothing else I can repeat. The valley cry out. That's where I was, a valley cry out. It's a different way. If no matter how I'm going to write it or I say it, it will never sound like a valley cry out. That was a breath stopping. That was a moment I've never been into before. Scary one. That's when a man becomes a boy, when a man becomes a child. That's what the moment it was like. Serious moment.
Can I ask you two questions? And I'm going to ask them, the two of them in one. Do you believe in Corona, and what is your message to somebody out there? Do you believe in Corona, and what is your message out there you would send out there to someone?
I would say, as I always say, it's only unseen can fight unseen.
Yeah. And
therefore, that's why I believe anything have to do with Corona have to deal with the unseen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And the unseen, divine power is unseen. Whatever sources you have with power in it, which is unseen, you got to use that. So I would explain it to everyone or anyone, whether it's religion or religion not. You know what I mean? Whatever unseen is the only unseen could fight the unseen. So our unseen, which we know from our background, is godliness, which is the divine power of God. That's the only one that we know. So let's use that one that we know, the God, the unseen, because I am confidently believing that as an unseen force, Corona, which is travel with the established name of Corona, I believe it has to do with the unseen. None of us ever met Corona. How we do, we pay a price of the danger of Corona, the power of Corona, but none of us ever met Corona in physicality. Just like how we know the power of God, but we never met God in flesh. But we use God as an unseen, and enough people can tell you the result of God, which some can't. Well, Corona is the same unseen forces. Nobody ever met Corona, but Corona is creating danger with the power of Corona.
would you say to Jamaican, would you say to Jamaican, as a Jamaican, that they should dealt more deeply in the revivalist attitude and them spirit world for fight this,
Yeah, because you
especially.
see the spirit, sorry to interrupt, but you see the spiritual world that we had that they taken for us, from us. I see him one day they're using it, yeah, in the fact that when you mentioned matrix in our old earlier conversation, yeah, the ability that we had used to be able to do things, yeah, they're building the 5Gs there to take the human ability, yeah, that means that our ability is taken away from us to do things. That's why when you're writing on the phone, you see the phone start to spell things for you and doing all these things, yeah. So we have the power and our ability to discern things, see things, know things, yeah. Just like what Google and computer is doing now. You're trying to create messengers. You create messengers through science and technology and 5G. When we were born having that capability, having the ability to do all these power and do all these things. Now we're losing that out of us because we are selling out our natural power to the technology. Yeah, that's why we are so far. Yeah, the Christianity and the spirituality of the Jamaican and background, and so they are so far from it now. Yeah, which is what they need because technology take away that ability from them, and they are relying on the technology that rob their ability to see and know and can able to do things. So they need to go back into their spirituality where they have the ability, yeah, to discern things, do things, and can be able to make things happen because they can't. But because they're not sticking back to their own, you know what I mean, ability of what they can do, they are going for the one that is robbing them. Therefore, they are losing more and more out of their own power. But they have it.
So where I say no, the rapid them people them from out of St. Thomas and out of Portland and St. Elizabeth them for come together and march around the place with them drum and them kete drum them and beat it down and get rid of this corona out of our country. Cause a spirit
Yeah,
have to fight spirit,
a spirit war. It's a spiritual war. It's spiritual war. Spiritual wickedness. Listen, man, it's in the Bible. If you don't answer, it's spiritual wickedness in high and low places, right? This is a spiritual warfare, but through the man them where do the thing of believe in godliness, yeah, then call it biological warfare, yeah, lethal style, right? So, but it is spiritual warfare. Anything you cannot see, it's the same as what you call spiritual vibration, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean? And corona, they just only have a name, but it cannot see, but it take in life. So therefore, it is spiritual to me. Yeah. So I'm saying it's a spiritual warfare in high and low places. Yeah. So we can use spirituality to fight. We can clear the atmosphere with spirituality. That's why I was crying out for the whole old school, whole time religion believers, them who know that spirituality have the power to do all things and everything.
Explain it, man. It's like when you
because we're coming from the background of the days when doctor used to tell people you have 1 month to live because you have cancer, and they used to go to church and
them can't help you. And them can't help you, and you must go seek help.
And they can't help them.
You must go seek
That's why from there, yeah. No, what is happening, I just people lose memory of our good old time religion days of where we coming from. Because remember, the generation that this year now doesn't have enough evidence of what we are talking about, So it's only the elders them who know about old time religion can remind the youngsters, because these type of religion nowadays not creating any miracle again. They are making up miracles, right? You know what I mean? So because in everything you have good and bad, they're making up these miracles. So these new time generation, yeah, they lose faith in these type of leaders, ministers, and pastors. Yeah, they lose faith in leadership of them. Yeah, so Uncle me and you and the old time elders there, which is that much of we leave back, can have the knowledge of the real and true God. Yeah, all the rest of most of these nowadays one is the fake God, so the youth them don't have any faith into it. Yeah, but few of we left who know the true original God, who deal with healing and deliverance from a natural source. Remember, most things nowadays, just like the food, everything now is just makeup. Everything is in different style now. Even the culture of the living that we are into can prove to you. So everything changed now. So normally the God that we have today, mankind change him. So you can see everything changed to fit up with the everything changed to fit with the time and we are living in here. So mankind kind of design a new living of God. Yeah, but me and you know the old-fashioned real God. So this God that they're using now is the paint one to fit in with the modern time we are living in.
So you hear where the man said this man here been through it, you know. He's a survivor at the time we are going now. Him not gonna say it's corona, you know. Cause the man not put life to nothing. Cause him know say you have spirit world out there, devil worshipper. We can build things against mankind and throw it against mankind. So he must say we need to get back to a spirit world in a Jamaica and stop about when we not believe in a revivalist and hobby thing. We need to get back to our past, because right now we have to use spirit and fight spirit. So big up Franklin in the UK, because him been through it, you know. And him a tell we say when the thing throw him down, him the like couple feet away from him toilet, and him everything happened to him right on the spot. Everything. And to tell you the truth, most bad spirit always lick you from back way. And most of the people them when me talk to say this thing I lick them from back way. So Franklin, good speaking to you, and I hope that the Jamaican people them must hear say this thing I don't wait upon a pill and a tablet and a vaccine. You have to remember say the blood of Jesus have to carry you through that one, yeah. You understand? Yeah, man. So big up here, sir.
You know, because remember with the mind, you see, with religion, you know, why I have respect for all religion. You see, with religion, yeah, it give you faith, yeah, because your religion is your faith, and with your faith, yeah, it give you power, because your mind, yeah, is the powerfulest thing you have inside you. Otherwise, some words that God gave mankind free. You know, your mind is the powerfulest thing. So through your faith, your mind empower, and if your mind empower with a powerful mind, it can overpower the sickness or whatever disease you're going through at the moment. So if your mind get weak, yeah, you're easier to lose your life. But if your mind is powerful by your faith, then you can have more strength to fight the sickness automatically.
Okay.